And if that doesn't happen, then they might turn to some younger options and potentially more cost-effective options, who, according to Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report, could be guys like Day'Ron Sharpe or Jericho Sims, considering quote-unquote how weak the market for centers is at the moment. So with that in mind here, moving on to the other player that got mentioned in that report, that being Jericho Sims. And much like Day'Ron Sharpe, is a younger player, only 26 and does have some untapped potential yet, maybe, but kind of what we know about him right now and what he currently offers on the court is a ton of athletic ability. Everything in regard to being a dynamic lob threat. I think he measured at like a near 40-inch vertical at the draft combine, so yeah, definitely very athletic, truly an athletic freak at that. And not to mention being a pretty good finisher around the rim. Obviously doesn't do much beyond 5 feet of the rim, but if you're throwing him a lob again, if you're throwing any player a lob for that fact, Jericho Sims might be able to go up the highest and get it. So pairing that with Luka Doncic might be fun. Now you gotta factor in that he's not really a starting level big man, isn't the best rim protector in the world, albeit is around average, isn't the greatest defender in general, isn't a great help defender despite his great athletic ability, doesn't offer much offensively beyond being a lob threat, is a pretty good rebounder, not the best one though, and overall is kind of simply average and more so a backup center option, not really a guy that plays anything beyond 10 to 15 minutes per game at most. But that might be a benefit in regard to salary and picking him up for a budget option. I think they could probably get him for a veteran minimum contract, given they offer him a somewhat secure role. I hate the idea of guaranteeing a role to anyone, and especially a starting level position. Never do that. I think they learned their lesson back with Dennis Schroeder with that. But if they can offer him decent playing time, a second option at center for their team, or something along the lines of that, then they might be able to get him for a vet minimum, which I would be completely fine with. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I would greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.